Hey everyone, Madonna here and Monica again. This morning what I'm going to do, because your balance is out.
Yeah.
So what is it about your balance?
Well, from the feet,
Yes.
you were trying to sort them out last
Yes.
week, and you said that you'd.
So
Yeah,
how do you feel your balance not being good as a human?
When you're sort of standing.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
what, 1 foot?
Yeah,
You have a hard time.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to show you a couple of little exercises I do to check that out, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So, because one of the things is, for a start, just stand on the bottom of your feet and close your eyes. And I'm going to rock you back and forth. Now I'm stacking this in, and left and right. So it means all the foot proprioceptors on the bottom of the feet are getting activated. And because the eyes are shut, her poor little brain's going, oh lordy me, what are we
She's
doing?
sending me.
And back the other way. Okay, all stacked in. Now just for fun, hold together. Don't let me come down and out. Hold. Okay, so your stomach's already involved. Your gut's going, oh my God, what's going on?
Okay.
Hold out, don't let me pull in. Yep, your corpus callosum's gone, what's going on? I've lost my logic, I've lost my creativity here. And hold up. And a bit of generalized stress as well. Okay, so now we'll lie down.
Radio.
So yeah, so a few things.
Oh.
So now let's go straight back to the foot proprioceptors and hold, yeah, and hold. And this is a woman who walks and walks. How many steps did you do on Saturday? Like 27,000?
28,000.
And how many have you done today so far?
I think it's about 16,300.
16,300 steps. So this is a good woman. Walks and walks and walks.
In the last 2 weeks, I have not been under 12,000.
Well done. Well done. You are an inspiration.
Because it used to be 10, I couldn't go to bed until I had 10.
Yep.
And now it's can't go to bed until I have 12.
Oh, cool. Good, good, good.
And in the end, if I'm short, I keep walking up and down the stairs.
Excellent.
And the dog's down there.
Build those butt
She
muscles.
The dog seems to think, oh, she's going for a walk now. And I said, no, we're going to have a sleep first. Then I get back upstairs and I come back down and she says, oh, she's back here again.
You're quite a way in with the consolidation now too, aren't you? Or you've finished consolidation, now you're in life.
Yeah.
And what's your habit at the moment with apple days and steak days?
Well, steak days are every Thursday.
Yep.
Usually an apple day on a Monday and a Friday when I work.
Yep.
Because it's easy.
Yep.
And the other days I'm virtually doing intermittent fasting, so I have 2 meals a day.
Beautiful. Well, it's working because your BMI, like, you know, yes, it's 25.5 today, but you know, it's only a fraction off.
Yeah.
You know, so it's quite interesting that because intermittent fasting will just keep on, you know, stimulating that growth in your body of muscle mass and that sort of thing. Okay, so that's better. So now let's go and have a look. Do we need to do adrenaline, survival, deep survival, hidden deep survival? Nope, nope, nope. Celestial circuit. Yes, celestial circuit. So the center of gravity. No surprise. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And hold. Okay. So where is your center? Yes. Is it off to the left? Is it off to the right? Off to the left. Okay. So how did you go? Can I say? About last night?
Yeah.
Monica spoke at an old Weight Watchers group last night that she was part of 20 years ago.
Yeah. And I wore a dress that I had before I got married 43 years ago.
Oh, wow. Did you hear that? How spectacular is that? That must have felt good getting that dress on. Huh.
It was firm, but it fitted.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah.
How long did you have to talk for?
I think I ran overtime. They didn't really give me a time, so
you didn't run overtime then.
I just chatted, but you know everybody's ready to leave.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Did you inspire some people?
I did. And I got inspired too. They said, how come you don't have wrinkles here? And, you know, the chin's not just all saggy.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I do use moisturiser, but the instructor at Aqua, she's lost 40 kilos too, and she's the same, and she eats a lot of protein.
Yeah.
And she believes it's the protein.
Yeah.
So,
Nice. Do you ever have bone broth?
no, not really. I've looked at buying it, and,
Yeah.
but I haven't.
Maybe next week we'll have a cup of bone broth. See how, you know, like the packets,
Okay.
the bone dehydrated.
Yeah.
And because they're not cheap, you might as well try it before you give it a go.
Yeah.
But because the bone broth has a lot of those building blocks as well, they're fantastic, you know,
Oh,
as a
okay.
way of building up the nourishment in the connective tissue, your ligaments,
Okay.
tendons, bones,
Okay.
muscles, that sort of thing.
Once I got there, there was people still there that were there 20 years ago.
And
And
how have they
really-
gone?
Really, they're no smaller.
Yeah. So they're just going for the social aspect now.
You know, like they lose 3 and put on 2 and all that sort of stuff. So.
Oh.
But how I started off, why do you want to lose weight?
Nice. Absolutely.
Because you've got to have the reason.
Yeah.
And I said mine are that I want to look nice, and what was it? There was 3. I'm doing it for myself.
Yeah.
Oh, healthy.
Yeah.
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 So
But
I
you've got
said-
grandkids. You need to be, you know, you need to be here for a long
I have to
time.
live to 100 first, and
Yeah. Yeah.
And he says, I'll be 42 when you get to 100. And I said, oh, well, I might be able to go then.
Who said that?
Aston.
Aw,
He's
cutie
one of
pie.
Joe's.
That's cute.
I've always told him, I said, I've got to live to 100 so I can keep an eye on you and get you on the right track.
Hold in for me. Hold in for me. Okay. Do you feel strong through here, or does this area ache sometimes?
Yeah, just about there
Yeah,
on the right-hand side.
Okay. So that's the one of the muscles that's pulling you out of alignment is the Latissimus Dorsi,
Okay.
which and it was a bit weak on both sides, so it's a big spot all the way from your
Yeah.
scapula all the way down through to your hips.
Yeah.
So it's a big muscle group.
Yeah, because when I go for a walk, we've got a place behind a electric, you know, those electric boxes.
Yeah.
I go in there and just lay down, and then I can straighten myself out to keep walking.
Yeah.
Now the dog looks there every day. No, we don't need that. Well, I've got to find a spot that someone doesn't think that I've hurt myself or something like that. So
Absolutely.
nobody driving past can see. So
I was at pre-poll voting yesterday, and my back, because it's standing on concrete,
Yeah.
you know, for hours and hours, and a lot of the time in the morning I was holding Teddy,
yeah,
and anyway, so you can imagine my spine was just compressing.
yeah,
So by 7 o'clock last night, I'm just, you know, walking zigzags.
yeah.
And up, got to keep moving, and it was cold. It was about 20 degrees.
I know it was cold.
You know,
last
and it
night,
was
yes.
windy. You know, the
And I
wind
didn't
was
want to
really
put a
going.
jumper on because I like the dress the way it was. I don't care if I'm cold.
Nice. Okay, so what else about the balance? Something else? Something electrical. Face down, face up, face up. Chakra. Okay. So that probably makes sense. So we need to do the 8th chakra underneath the feet. So they're the ones that help us to ground. Obviously,
Okay.
you're doing so much outdoor stuff these days.
Yeah.
You should be nice and grounded.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you ever had ear infections just thinking about your
Yeah.
balance?
All my life.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And now even when I get headaches, I think it's ears, and I'll put olive oil in my ears, and it seems to get rid of the
Calm
headache.
it down. Hold. Hold. Okay. So that's only first stage stress, so that's nothing. So what do we need to do with it? Do I need to just hold it? Do I need tuning forks? Tuning fork combo. Okay. Liver. Again. Good old liver. Liver, spleen. Okay. So they're both detox. Okay. So even to this day, if you get sick, you think something's going to happen with the ears.
Yeah, mainly headaches, because I don't get headaches now.
Because you drink plenty of water and you're a fairly low inflammatory diet most of the time.
Yeah.
Were you a migraine girl, were you?
Yeah. But then when he walked out, they walked out with him.
That's funny.
Amanda and I used to have a box of Panadol or something in the shopping every week.
Wow.
And she hasn't bought any Panadol, and nor have I.
Yeah, right. So she would have them with your hubby going off as well.
Yeah. Well, it must have
Fascinating.
been. Because her life is still stressful.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
But
That's
it's
what I was sort of
her
wondering.
own it's her own control sort of thing.
Yeah. So this is still, let me ask if this is current. It doesn't sound current to me. Transcend. Current within the last 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years. Okay. So this is an old pattern from 19 years ago. Had hubby left by that stage?
Yeah, he left in 99.
And how were you still feeling then?
Oh, crappy.
Yeah, so you hadn't
Yeah.
picked yourself up and found yourself.
No.
Yeah. And if you were thinking about yourself at the time, how would you have felt about yourself?
Yeah.
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 So this is
But then
about.
I went, would have been, within 12 months I'd lost weight again.
Yeah.
Went out with the dog every day, and we just walked for 3 hours a day, and
Yeah.
I lost 15 kilos.
Well done.
30. Might have been 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I found it again.
Life.
Yes. That's what I said last night. Yeah, I went right through the times that I
The
have
history.
lost it. Yeah, and and how life gets in the way, and exercise drops off, and
Yeah.
because I was not an exercise person. I don't really like exercise.
Yeah.
But once I get into the walking mode,
Yeah. Then you're fine.
I can't stop it then. Yeah.
Okay. So this isn't about now, this is about that time. So I just want
Okay.
you to put your hands on your heart and think about this time in your life when you needed a lot more love. Make yourself comfy, so just sort of, So think about that time and all the love that you need for that time in your life when things were just a bit, challenging. I take responsibility for my attitudes and now choose to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively transcend my obsession with my own troubles and experiences into all-encompassing love. I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively see my personality as the flower of the soul and work with the needs of others as well as myself from a perspective of higher consciousness. I take responsibility for my attitudes and now choose to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively dissolve my giving away or holding back my power and my being a victim of circumstance into all-encompassing love. I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively choose to take responsibility for my personal power. were you working at the time?
No.
So it's before TAFE and...
Yeah. I was a tuck shop convener and I gave that up and he walked out. So, no, I had nothing.
Oh, did you stop it when he walked
No,
out?
before he walked out.
How come you gave that up?
Because it was his idea, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm spending too much time at school and not spending enough time at home and all.
Yeah, right. So you just allowed him to do that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Interesting. The small intestine energy is showing up.
Yeah.
So what I might do is just see, your lower back's been okay or has it been a bit iffy?
No, lower back's fine.
Okay.
It's just that one spot.
Yeah, right, okay. So I'll just stack that in just in case. Just sort of. Okay, bend the leg. Hold up for me. Hold down, don't let me lift up. And leg bent again and hold up for me. Hold down, don't let me lift up. Okay. No surprise, it's a bit exhausted today.
Yeah.
But we also have the balance stacked in.
Yeah.
So hold up, don't let me push down, good. Hold down, don't let me lift up. Bend, don't let me push down. Ah, there it goes. So funnily enough, your left leg's more exhausted than your right. We made it to 4
okay.
here, 3 here.
Okay.
But it's like a whiplash that's happening
Yeah.
on those.
Mm-hmm.
And because we made your legs work by, you know, throwing you into all of those positions, we
Yeah.
made those foot proprioceptors work.
Yeah.
Just shows the weak links. So why don't you like exercise?
I never have liked exercise.
Yeah.
If I can get out of it, I'd get out of it.
Yeah.
That's why I liked HCG. I didn't have to exercise.
Yeah.
But, like, I still don't like going to the gym.
Yeah.
I know I need to go there for
Yeah.
muscle building and stuff like that.
But don't you love your aqua?
Oh, I love my aqua. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's in the water.
And
I'm
walking
a
with
water person.
and walking with
The dog.
the dog?
Yeah.
You love that?
Yeah, because she makes me do it.
Interesting.
She was ready there this morning. I said, sorry, I can't do it this morning. So I got to do that this afternoon. I was going to say she missed
And
yesterday,
hold.
but she didn't. She got 2
Hold
actually.
down. Oh, sorry, hon. Hold down. Bend the leg and hold up. Hold down and bend. Hold up. Good. So it's not whiplashing now.
Oh yeah.
So now try this one and hold down and bend. Hold up. Hold down. Bend. Hold up. And hold down. Yeah. So they're both locking now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now we've got to do something with this little one. So I'm going to check the rhomboids, which is between the shoulder blades. Hold in, don't let me lift up. Oh, nothing there. Hold in. Okay, so right side only. And just thinking about 19 years ago, right side, it's masculine and it's internalized resentment and anger.
Okay. Enough said.
Enough said. Bloody boys. How old were the kids at the time?
17 and 18.
Oh yeah. They were good? Yeah.
Because they heard of a competition with June Jelly Watkins.
All right.
And they got me dressed up in all these clothes and they sent in this competition. I didn't win. Yeah, I think I just, I got something, but I can't remember what it was now. And, you know, I was just so taken back that they actually cared for me.
Aww.
And I said, well, you've lost all that weight, Mum.
How fantastic.
Yeah. I said, I mean, I had the best kids.
Yeah. Hold in for me. Have.
Hey?
Have.
Yeah.
The best kids.
Yeah.
Now, there's another muscle test for a lot of these little tiny muscles in between here. Hold back for me. It's not bad, but it's not 100%. Hold back. Yeah, right. You feel the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in here, there's a whole bunch of neurolymphatics that send energy all around the neurolymphatics of the rib cage. And that one relates to grief. Sort of energetically,
okay.
that one
Yeah.
relates to the lungs and grief. So why did you care that he left?
I didn't think I'd manage. Right,
So it was that real self-worth as a woman.
Yeah, I didn't think I could live with that, and so I'd put up with anything.
Fascinating.
I know, that's pretty
Okay.
sad, isn't it?
No. I think that was status quo back then. I don't think that's unusual at all. But yeah, interesting.
If he hadn't
Because
left,
you just seem so confident these days.
oh yeah, yeah.
You know, so
I'm a different woman, yeah.
yeah.
And people tell me that, so.
Which is why it was such a good thing to do, going and speaking to that group last night.
Yeah, I think I got more out of it than I gave to them, really.
Fantastic.
Because I got photos together and stuff like that, and
Have you shared on your Facebook page?
no, I'm locked out of that, and I don't know how to get into it. So Facebook's gone by the wayside.
That's funny. Okay, now once again, there's another one. So I want you to bring your head and your shoulder towards each other. And once again, hold your elbow in. Don't let me lift up and out. It's not too bad. And this
Oh,
side. No. Head to shoulder over here. And hold in. No, but actually you felt the difference again.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
only slight.
Yeah, slight, yeah.
And hold them coming down and out. Hold them coming down out. Yeah, right. Okay.
That's right side again.
Yeah, right side again. So this one's stomach energy. The neurolymphatics only on the left for this one. Fascinating.
Yeah. I keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Okay, head to shoulder. And hold in. Beautiful. And relax. And hold them coming down and out. Good. It's funny, there's a few little exercises that I give to kids to help them to balance their brain. One of them is, and it'd be funny to see you do this with your dog as well, but one of them is just standing and spinning round, and then stopping.
Oh, okay.
And so what it ends up doing, it really activates the vestibular system, and then when you stop, it's got to sort itself out, and then you do it the reverse direction,
Okay.
and then you stop. And you sort of do that every day. It doesn't have to be for long, like even 5-10 seconds or something. But because you're specifically activating your vestibular system each day, bit by bit, it starts to grow neural pathways.
Okay.
Is the concept of it.
Yeah. Okay.
And another one, somewhere in my clinic, there's like you've probably seen it, but there's like a stick, a stick.
Yeah.
It's called something. But you basically balance it on your hand. So you do it somewhere, you're not going to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
But you sort of, and then bit by bit, because that's getting your hand-eye coordination going. And because you have to use your feet, especially when you're not good at it, you might be wandering around, sort of trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
But because your brain is trying to balance it and keep it upright, you're having to really connect your eyes, your vestibular system with the balance, as well as your connectivity because of your feet.
Yeah.
So it sort of gets 3 different systems connecting at the same time. Sometimes just need to retrain the brain.
Yeah.
And lifting the head and hold up for me. Okay. And hold up. And hold up. Yeah, no.
Let's get back to the pillow.
It's going, I'm tired. Was that very hilly, that area this morning?
A bit hillier than the last.
Okay.
But it was okay.
How are you with hills? I don't mind walking up hills as a general rule.
I don't particularly like it. See, I don't really know the area around this way as such.
Yeah, I don't know that area. I did. There's an area towards Carina that I did last week.
Yeah.
And we did the flat area next to Meadowlands Road. Samantha and I on Saturday.
Yeah.
Or Sunday. And yeah, she's back out doing some more today. This is lovely. She's the one who's in Bulimba, so we don't have a Informed Medical Options Party candidate in Bulimba. So, but she's got that guy who was taken off Facebook because his 2 political aims are to get rid of corruption and get rid of pedophilia.
Oh.
So, you know, you can't be on Facebook if you aim for no corruption and getting rid of pedophilia. What a crazy thing.
Yeah.
It's nuts, isn't it? And again, lifting and hold. That's better. And hold. And hold. Beautiful. It worked.
Yeah. I'll be brand new one day. That was one thing I said last night, going from aches and pains and just about everything to not a pain in my body.
Yeah. So it's more a surprise when you have a pain these days.
Well, that only hurts when I'm walking. Yeah, walking a lot.
Yeah, right. You dippity doodah tummy. Do you have Epsom salt baths?
I don't have a bath anymore.
No, okay.
Not to worry. Well, see, before I found it hard to get down into the bath.
Oh, wow.
That's why I thought,
oh, my goodness.
I thought, well, if I don't have a bath, it doesn't really matter. But it does then.
Well, anytime you're here, if you want a bath or a sauna, they're right here. Okay, and what about conscious pathways? Okay, so let's just go. Oh, because a whole bunch, with the nuclei in the brain, different parts of the brain connect to different parts of the body. Just in underneath the frontal cortex is muscular connections to just about every muscle in your body. So this little area tends to shut down when our balance isn't great.
Oh, okay.
And hold out. Not a lot going on. beautiful. Oh, really? Parahippocampus. Well, that's also interesting since it's sort of tapping into 19 years ago, because parahippocampus is the emotional gear around the memories.
Okay.
As your weight's gone off, have you thought about times in your life when you've been those weights? Does your brain trick your tip into those memories?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
That's how I've come. I could write that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Because this is the third time I've lost 30 kilos. So now I've made it to 40. I told them I wasn't going to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I just went 45.
Yeah.
Trying to head that way. It was that birthday. And I had coffee and cake.
Yeah.
No, I had it a few times. That's probably why. But
Yeah, right.
sort of thinking you can only have your play dates once a month.
So a steak day the day after just doesn't reset good enough for
Oh,
you.
never thought about that. Okay.
Because a steak day is a great day to do after a naughty date.
Oh, okay.
So then on that day, you're just using up all the calories from the day before.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Or an apple day if it's been a really fatty meal, because the pectin in the apples help to sop up, the
Okay.
fat. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Can I ask the top 3 things you thought about yourself 19 years ago?
Top 3 things I thought about myself.
Mm-hmm.
I was worthless.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know anything. Had to rely on him to know anything.
Yeah.
I
And did you
couldn't
believe-
do anything. Yeah,
Did you believe that because that was you, or because he had told you that was you?
I think from being told that all the time,
Yeah.
you tend to believe it.
Yeah. Because this is old auditory memories that are in there.
Yeah.
And with that affirmation before, with the tuning forks about the flowering of the soul, that's what you've been doing.
Yeah.
You've done some good gardening in the last 20 years.
Yes.
Oops. Yeah, right. So kidney 1s are showing up, and in this circuit that's to do with danger. So it's like making the wrong decision. So when you get, in a position where you have to make all the decisions, did you find it hard to be decisive about things?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
very indecisive person.
Yeah. Getting better though.
Yeah. We still
You
have
can do
moments.
anything. And you deserve the best.
Thank you.
I deserve the best. I deserve the best.
I had a garage sale the other day. There was a lady there. She brought in all her clothes. Well, I got 3 dresses from there. And then I was with a lady who was selling her jewellery.
Yep.
And she gave a donation to the church. And so I bought a couple of pieces of jewellery off her too, because she said, you deserve it. So then I said, well, what do you think matches that dress? And yeah, so I'll have a few more dresses to
Very
wear over here.
nice.
I just want dresses now. I'm sick of being in shorts and pants. Because when
Fantastic.
you're bigger, that's
What
what you've
fits.
got to be. Yeah. Dresses look horrible.
What a difference, eh?
Yeah.
Teddy tonight.
Oh, really?
Kids' anniversary today.
Oh, okay. Oh, his sheet's still in the washing machine.
Okay. Nice. So once again. So obviously you're getting the feeling that balance isn't just about balance.
Yeah.
It's about a little bit more than that. Actually, let me stack in your VLA and see if any of that is linked in with your balance. Might not be. I'm
Water
just
today
curious.
wouldn't have been too good, would it?
The what?
Water.
Fluid?
Yeah.
Yeah, less than last week.
Yeah.
Less intra, more extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.5 litres. Oh. Just yeah, right, inflammation. Okay. So, because it's all the inflammatory things. So it's the intracellular fluid, it's the extracellular fluid, it's the
Muscle mass.
cellular fluid balance and the muscle quality.
Quality.
Yeah, so they're the 4 things that are testing up,
Okay.
you know, being linked in with this emotional gear as well.
Okay.
So in relation to any and all inflammation. And hold. So what supplements are you taking at the moment?
I'm out of everything except for those ones that I was taking for exercise.
Okay. The
I'm out of
acetylcarnitines.
it. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
out of everything.
Perfect. Good time then.
Even magnesium. Ran
Yeah.
out of that yesterday. I don't know. I've been having a few cramps in the last couple of days too,
Okay.
and I never got that when I was taking the magnesium tablets.
Yeah.
But I've had the powder this time.
Yeah, right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know whether that's it or what, but
That will test up your body needs. So how often did you used to get migraines?
sometimes I'd even have them so bad that I'd go down to the doctor and get the needle, and then they wouldn't give it to me after that because you're not supposed to drive afterwards.
Yeah.
And I had 2 kids in the car. But I just got home and locked the house all up. Those kids were in the house all day, and they'd come up and say, "Mummy, Daddy's home." And what do I do? Get up.
Wow.
Oh, it's so stupid thinking about it now.
Amazing, isn't it? But, you know, it's that whole you made your bed, you lie in it sort of thing. You know, you sort of think, oh, well, this is my life. Let's get on with it.
But it was funny that all three of us, you know, once whoever saw him first, oh, Daddy's cranky or Daddy's not cranky or whatever.
Yeah.
So we all knew what to, whether to behave ourselves or you could have a bit of a joke.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
But I thought everybody's household was the same.
Interesting. Oh, really? Okay. So, yeah, so your body likes the N-acetylcarnitine before and after meals, you know, probably 2. Body wants about 4 magnesium tablets a day. It does prefer that. Interesting. And then a protein powder is the next. So your body wants a couple of scoops of protein powder a day. So
Okay.
there's no, it's either or, so it'll be down to flavour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then just some inflavonoid intensive cares at home for when you're feeling in pain after a big day or something. So just taking a couple of them to calm the inflammation down.
I'm just tired more than sore. I'm not really sore today.
Yeah,
It's just,
yeah.
I'm just tired.
Yeah, I think those mag actives, they've got activated Bs in them. So I think
Okay.
that's, you know, that'll help pick up that hopefully. And the and probably the protein as well. So maybe when you're exercising, you know, you might be burning some of your muscle mass to get you through the exercise.
Yeah.
So just get some protein powder in there, so
Yeah.
so that you've got that travelling through the body.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fair enough.
So yeah,
Okay.
interesting. A bit more to the
Yeah.
balance than meets the eye.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay.
And you well done.
Right. Thank you
So
so
you-
much.
So if you've lost 30 at one time, 30 at another time, and 40 this time.
Yeah.
So you've lost 100.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Just checking.
First time
Well done.
I lost it in 18 months, and that was
Yeah.
exercising.
Wow.
I worked on the 9th floor, so once a day I'd walk up all the steps to the 9th floor.
Yep.
Then I'd walk from Wickham Terrace down to the gardens, up to George Street and
Oh
back up.
wow, nice.
That'd be my lunch
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And then I'd walk up 3 floors and get myself a drink at the canteen.
Wow.
And I did that every working day.
Yeah.
And I'd lost, 30 kilos in 18 months.
Nicely done. Exercise is good.
Yeah, I know. So I found out.
Yeah. Even if we don't like it,
That's
you don't have
right.
to like it. You just have to do it. Thanks.
Okay, thank
Bye.
you. Bye.